All right, and we are live. So, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of HPCritical's Doesn't Hold Up. I'm your host Brandon, and yeah, you can't see me because I am invisible. No, the real reason why you guys can't see me is my webcam decided to just not work today. I could have gotten the spare webcam out, but I decided, you know what? Let me just make it voice this time around. Today we can just focus on that gameplay, and you'll be hearing my voice, of course, as we're going through. And then, of course, at the end. I don't know. I guess I'll just run some gameplay while I'm talking my thoughts about the game. Which, by the way, is the game you see right now, Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars. Now, you guys may have noticed that in the last few parts, we've been very JRPG focused, and that's due to the fact that in my opinion, at least, this is just my opinion, just to be perfectly clear. I think the JRPG genre on Super Nintendo probably holds up a lot better than a lot of the other Super Nintendo games that are out there. So I figured, final month, let's focus on some JRPGs. So there you are. We did Breath of Fire 2 last week. And what RPG did I play the week before that? Oh, the week before that was Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, Final Fantasy 6. Is that my boy Kingy? Hell yeah. From Twitter. I love this game. I'm actually playing it for the third time now. That's what I love to hear, man. So yeah. On that note, let me go ahead and mention real quick that, the game we're playing is Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Full disclosure, I've made a lot of progress in this game in other versions I have released, but I've never actually finished the game all the way through. It's something I'm definitely going to rectify at some point because I quite like what I play. It's just that every time I started it, it was like I had a bunch of other stuff I was playing, but I do want to actually finish it up because, full context about Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I just want to give you guys like a very, obviously I don't know, Kingy probably knows this story, but for everyone else that might be watching, you guys may not know the story about this, so I'll keep it brief so we can actually get into the game itself. But basically, as many of you know, Squaresoft, which was what was Square Enix known as the time, they were known as Squaresoft back then because they had from marriage with Enix. They made a lot of RPGs, and especially on the Super Nintendo, because that was the big system during that generation. So they made a lot of Final Fantasy games there. There were some Dragon Quest games on there, Secret Mana. You get the idea. It was a big RPG system, mainly because of Squaresoft's contributions. So at some point, I don't remember the full story in this instance, but I know Nintendo and Squaresoft had gotten together on the idea of making an RPG for Mario, because by that point Mario was already starting to get into like some other genres. We had Dr. Mario, which was like puzzle games. You had Super Mario Kart, which was like racing games. So, obviously he's done a lot more other genres at this point in time. But back in 96, they were experimenting about the idea of giving Mario an RPG game. So who better to ask than Squaresoft, who had been doing great RPG after great RPG on their Super Nintendo. They merged in with it. And the game itself, which is a miracle collaboration between Nintendo and Squaresoft, led into this. So it's a very gameplay wise, it's turn-based, obviously, turn-based RPG, but it has a lot of Mario elements. It added where most Final Fantasy games, you press a button, the attack is kind of done for you. It's mostly strategy. With Super Mario RPG, there's a level of timing that you have to master in order to make sure your attacks do just more damage. So. And of course, it also incorporates Mario's jumping and hammering because that's what he does. He doesn't use this game makes a lot of weapon references, but he doesn't use that stuff. Mario doesn't use swords or bows or whatever. So they had to give him stuff like boots and hammers to attack with, and that's kind of where they went with the game. So it's very much an incorporation of what Mario is and the RPG genre itself. And it's a wonderful fusion, in my opinion. I think it was really well done. It's very Final Fantasy-like, the gameplay, but it does have its own elements of Mario stuff as well. And the game was popular. So popular, in fact, that they were going to make a sequel on Nintendo 64. It was called Super Mario RPG 2 Paper Mario. Now, we know how that turned out. Eventually, the Super Mario RPG connotation got dropped entirely, and it just became Paper Mario. And that, of course, is what led into the Paper Mario series, which takes many elements from Super Mario RPG. My guess they got rid of the RPG title was because that was, again, this was a collaboration between them and Squaresoft. Squaresoft did not continue working with Nintendo for a long time after the Super Nintendo because they had moved on to PlayStation. So it wasn't until like later seasons that they finally kind of had like an amicable relationship again. But yeah, they definitely weren't making it. That ended up going to Intelligent Systems for Paper Mario. But Paper Mario is not the only series where the RPG got continued from, because there's also the Mario and Luigi series, which began on Game Boy Advance with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And that also took a lot of elements from this game, though it was more focused on Mario and Luigi as opposed to Mario and a party of different characters. Both game series just took this game as a basis and went their own directions with it, but while both being RPG games. So I think that's significant. I think this game is significant for the fact that it birthed these two very popular Mario RPG games. But today, we're going to see how well this game holds up as it is. Now, again, we're playing under the Super Nintendo Classic. Hey, I appreciate that, King. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, so we're going to take a good look at this game. Now, again, you guys may have noticed, I'm playing on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. So we ain't got no, intro like we do in the Nintendo Switch version. It's just basically we're going to be hopping in. So everything I said, that's your intro, basically, about the game itself and going into it. And you guys can see on the cover, Mario is sitting next to Peach and Bowser. I'm going to say this now because I'm going to make as much progress as I can in the game, but obviously I'm not going to be able to run through this entire game in a single stream. And this is not a playthrough either. Again, it's just an episode that doesn't hold up where I'm just going to play a good amount of the game and then, give my impressions / mini review of it at the end. So I will say this much now. Peach and Bowser do not play the same roles that they would typically be seen in Mario game. Peach is usually the captive. Bowser is usually the main villain. Bowser will be the game starts off a lot like a typical Mario game where Peach is being captured by Bowser, but then it goes in a completely different direction, and I won't go into details. You guys can see that when I start playing. But eventually, Peach and Bowser end up as party members for Mario, along with two other characters that are original to this game. And I think that's really sick that they took these two characters that had fairly defined roles at this point and kind of turned the tables in a way. Not many of the later Mario RPGs even did that. Bowser would occasionally become a party member in some of the later games, but most of the time he was like a villain, and Peach, for the most part, kind of did the same role she usually does, which was unfortunately, being a captive. So I like that this game at least tried to do something different. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I've talked enough. You got the Square logo right there. Got the little intro here. Peach just chilling out. Oop. There's Bowser in his famous Koopa Clown car. Actually, since I'm not on camera, I could probably reduce my lighting in my room a little bit while this intro is playing. And now we got a little demo, just kind of giving you like a little impression of the game, essentially. And then, of course, character instructions. Super Mario! A little bit of the gameplay. See, he can use the hammer against the paratroopers there. Oh, yeah, man. I didn't personally grow up with this game. I again played it much later because I didn't own a Super Nintendo. But I have a very deep appreciation for this game, even though I haven't quite finished it myself yet. Like, I love what it did with the RPG formula, and what other later Mario RPG games would borrow from it as well. And its art style is just, I think, is still really good looking at it. It's a nice blend of what Final Fantasy games could do at the time, while also incorporating the Mario style in its best way. And here we go, our second character. This would be our second party member, Mallow. A frog that looks like a cloud. I will not go too much detail about that, but he's a cloud that insists that he is a frog. That's kind of his deal. I like Mallow. A lot of people don't really use him in the game after a certain point, but I've always found Mallow charming at the very least. He's a good first party member, I'd say. And there's our third party member, the ever famous Geno. If you're a fan of Smash, and you've always been wondering hey, who is this Geno character, and why do people keep asking for him in Smash? Yeah, this is his only canonical appearance. Oh, we got Yoshi races as well on the Yoshi Island, which is great. In the background, there's that Yoshi wearing glasses, which is called Boshi, which I absolutely love, Boshi. Anyway, yeah, he had only appeared in this game, but he has such a following. So many people want him in Smash, or wanted him in Smash. And then we also got Bowser here. Like I said, starts off with King Bowser, to be specific. Started off as the villain, but becomes a party member later on. It's because Geno's such a really good party member in this game. He has an attack that if you nail your timing, he does like maximum damage, which will pretty much kill most enemies. Alberto's also in this game as a boss. There you go. You get to see that as well. So it says a lot that despite, again, only appearing once, and that would be in this game, that so many people have clamored for Geno's appearance. If you didn't know, well, now you know. This is the Geno Beam. This is one of his strong attacks, but it's not the strong attack. The attack I was referring to is called Geno Whirl, and if you time it right, the damage is like catastrophic on like people who get hit by that stuff. Oh yeah, and you can see Mario's jumping on that Goomba multiple times. It's one of the super attacks you can do, and it's stronger the better. Again, this game is about timing, more so than Blarg, I think from Yoshi's Island, I want to say. That sounds about right. Yeah, this game is more about timing than anything else. That looks like Wario, but it is not in that door over there. But of course, we have Princess Toadstool. This is technically before she got her name as Peach. She got the name Peach in Super Mario 64, but all games before that, she was referred to simply as Princess Toadstool. And since then, they've never gone back, which honestly I'm cool with. Like, I'm not very fond of the name Princess Toadstool. I much prefer Peach. Anyway, let's get into this. But it is cool that this game came out the same year as the N64 came out. I want to say this even actually... I don't know the date right off the top of my head. But I actually want to say that this might have actually... This either came out right before the N64 came out, and by extension Super Mario 64, or it came out like right after. Like, there are definitely some Super Nintendo games that came out after the N64, like... Oh, by the way, I like this title screen, which is like, it's like a very soft remix of like the Super Mario Brothers theme. It's really nice. I like it. It's cute. It's cute. Toadstool, Kingy says Toadstool is far greater. You know what? It's probably just like a different generation thing, because my very first Mario game was 64, so I've only known Peach. So then coming back to older games and hearing Princess Toadstool, yeah, I rejected it a little bit. So maybe it's just a generation thing. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. I'm willing to concede that point, because I grew up with Peach, but that's just me. What else was I gonna say? I don't remember. So let's just go ahead and pick a file here. Mario 1. Am I pressing the wrong button? Oh shoot, I got a pick new game. These are just the different files you have. So you have up to 4 files. Paper Mario and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door did this as well. I want to say Super Paper Mario also had like 4 different files. The Mario and Luigi games, I think, had like less files because, they're handheld games. Understandable? Yeah, we can agree. Let's go ahead and new game on that. See, I don't get what's the point of even having a name feature, because I guess it's just like for a name. I guess it's for like the file purposes. Like if you have a relative or a friend that's also playing on your Super Nintendo with the files, maybe it's just to designate yours. But the thing is, it really is just for that purpose. It's because it's Mario, and it's not like other RPGs where you putting in the name is gonna have those characters call you that. This is Mario. You're gonna be known as Mario throughout the game. That's not a proper sentence, but ignore it. So, whatever. I'll go ahead and just put my initials, because again, it doesn't matter. It's just for the file name, just so people can know that it's mine. Not that I don't think anyone is gonna be playing on this particular system. Anyway, we got the intro that we saw before, but we'll watch it one more time, because it's gonna lead directly into the proper intro to the game and not the demo that we saw previously. So, we'll just go ahead and get that going. So, Peach is just chilling. She's just chilling in the glade. Bowser coming here messing up her day. Nice and big help from her. You know what we gotta do. Mario comes out of his house, the pipe house as it's known in this game. And we're going right into adventure. Heading right to Bowser's castle. I will also say that compared to other JRPGs, this game is not extremely long either. And there's a super boss, but the super boss is not one of the hardest super boss out there. Love these sound effects. So we already have control of Mario. We can look around a bit. You got statues of his Koopa Troop posse. Nice little Bowser mat waiting for us. A very typical Bowser looking door. We can just go right up in there. Okay, we jump with B. And there's already enemies. Just getting that. I was trying to jump on him, but it didn't really work out. So these are terrapins. So basically, all your commands are like tied to the 4 face buttons of the Super Nintendo controller. You guys can't see me, but of course, because I'm playing the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, I am using, of course, the Super Nintendo controller. So you got like a special, which costs flower points, of which we have 10 at the moment. Flower points, basically your MP of the game, but you know, Mario doesn't use magic, so therefore it's flower points. It's just a way of going about it. We have no items. We're just going to do a basic attack here, which is a punch, and that kills the terrapin immediately. Well, sure, let's try out the jump, just to see what we're working with here. And of course, 42, and that's basically how it goes. I don't remember if this game had like first attacks or not. Yeah, a simple punch is enough to take out these terrapins. We don't really need to do nothing extra. Alright, I timed it there. If you time right before you do extra damage. So that he did like 2 punches instead of 1. Again, this is all stuff the game teaches you later. I promise that it's not just leaving you to the wolves to figure this stuff out like other other games this era would. You do kind of. I just know it because I have played this game before. And the timing is pretty forgiving too, all things considered. It just really makes me wish this game was also put on the Switch, because I could easily, because as much as I'm enjoying playing this game with the authentic controller, I feel I would make much more progress on it if I could take it on the go. Especially these days, because I barely have enough time to play games in my house. Okay, here we go. At my house. So more often than not, I'm playing like on work break. So I just feel like I'd be able to make much progress if I could. Okay, block that. Oh, never mind. I don't think I did. Maybe I don't have. Maybe there's no block command. Anyway, it's only doing 1 damage a pop, so I could I could tank him. And Mario's speed is apparently enough that he can just like. So I might have mistimed that a little bit, which is why I did a little bit less damage, but. I'm pretty sure the Podoboos are enemies as well, but whatever. Oh, here we go. Mario also works well as a JRPG protagonist because in his games he doesn't talk, which is very typical of JRPGs anyways. So in that sense, he's kind of pretty suited for it. Don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario. Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond! Let's get him. Clink, clink. Ooh. Mario, the chain! Aim for the chain! Alright, we can do that. I also like that this music that's playing right now is like a remix of the music that plays when you fight him in Super Mario World. I think that's a nice touch.
What was that sound? No!
Oh, the chain is sentient.
It's a chain reaction! Hang on, Blink Link! Ah! Coming, Mario!
Fight, Mario! Fight!
This should finish you!
Wow, this is deep.
Did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way! This is it! I'm gonna take you out, Mario! Ah, foiled again.
Use the Bowser's stepping stool to get back up? That's pretty cool. Oh, Mario. You had me so worried. Let's get out of here. Mario! I'm going to fall! And here's a big sword. Very atypical of a Mario game. But the image of the sword stabbing into Bowser's castle is pretty much like the hallmark of this game. Thanks so much. I try. Oh, I love the world map in this game. Well, you can kind of see Bowser's face in the mountains beneath his castle. Toad is my weak point though, so I'll do my best, but like it's hard. Toad's voice is hard. I might try to do like classic Toad instead of like modern Toad, which is like more raspy voice, which is really hard to do. He's hanging with his own clothes. I forgot about that. Hey, Mario. Lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Anyway, I came by to pick up Toadstool since he's a bit late. Now we're back. I love that you can do that. You just turn off the light and... I totally forgot you could do that. And yeah, if you're on a bed, he just bounces on it. Like, I love that even though this is a JRPG, and the very JRPG menu, it's Mario. You can still jump around the overworld and interact with it in fun ways. Which is fantastic. I really enjoyed that he didn't lose, you know, himself in the transition to this genre. Also, the music. Dun, 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 dun. We got the ground theme for Super Mario Bros. Playing in his house. It's wonderful. Like, this game has just so much charm to it, and it really did lay the blueprint down for like later Mario RPGs by being just so free in its own way. So you hit X, you have access to your status screen. No items at the moment. Status. It's basically your typical status screen in RPG. You got a speed stat, you got an attack stat. Defense is like a hot 0 right now. Magic attack, magic defense, which is really just like your special attacks. Mario's only level 1, you know, that's how you typically start. And it's where it tells you, learns a new technique at level 3, then you can use that. And here you go, you even get a little tutorial. Jump, stomp fills, push Y just before hits, and then you do more damage. Magic power is 25. And you can also equip your characters with stuff too. It doesn't really change their outward appearance because that's just how old-fashioned JRPGs were, but it's there nonetheless. Oh, I didn't even comment on the background. Look at all these backgrounds. You got a Bob-omb, you got stars, you got Boo. Like, I love how colorful it is. The clouds too. It's really nice. Hey, I thought the prince was you, Mario. So where is she? Mario, what's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do? Anything back here? I forgot if there is or not. Now, I will say, though, it's not a complete overworld. I mean, you have like a map that we'll get to in a second. Also, there's this, which is your save block. And there we go, Mario's pad. You know, you notice a lot of people don't really call their house a pad anymore. It's very much like a 90s, 80s thing. Maybe a little bit in the 70s. Anyway, we leave. So yeah, this is what I was saying. Like, your world map is like each area is kind of like separate in that way. So yeah, we gotta go to Bowser's Keep because we gotta go rescue the princess. Let's go right to it. And then you notice the giant sword on top of Bowser's castle now.
Halt! Who goes there? A trespasser. This castle now belongs to us, the Smithy Gang. It's our first step towards taking over this world. If it weren't for nosy characters like you, we practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this!
Oh no, the bridge is gone. And now we have no way to get to Bowser's Keep right now. So all it is Vista Hill. You're not actually able to go to it. If we go back to Vista Hill, you know, it couldn't hurt to just show you. It's basically the same thing though. You just look from the Vista Hill, you can see Bowser's Keep, but you can't actually access it. So you have no choice but to return to Mario's pad for now. And report to Toad about what's just happened. He must be in the house. You're back so soon. Did you forget something? No? What happened then? I love how Mario has to roleplay it. The bridge to Bowser's Keep is out now? Just wonderful. You must inform the Chancellor of Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. Yes, this Chancellor, which never appears again in the Mario series, if I'm not mistaken. That's another thing I like about the older Mario RPG games. They weren't afraid to put in a few new characters here and there with the classics. That's kind of something they shy away from now, though, unfortunately. If you play... Oh! Oops, excuse me! Oh? That bump on your head reduced your HP level. One of Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up. You got a mushroom. Do you know how to use items? You know, let me do it just in case. I have no idea! Ahem, then please allow me. In order to use items, open up the menu screen. With it, you can check your status and coin count. Press X to open it. This is the menu. Use this to equip or use items. Choose item. Then press A. This is your item list. Read about items here. Yeah, so you do have item descriptions as well, which is really good because, again, that's something a lot of classic games, you know, a lot of classic games really did have you just kind of like fend for yourself in terms of the item descriptions and whatnot. So I'm glad this game does it. To use a mushroom, point here and push A. Behold, it moves to Mario. Push A again to use it, or push B to cancel. Give it a try. See, you recovered your HP. And that's how it's done. Now you can get a boost whenever you're feeling tired. Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. Ah, I remember. I came to warn you that Mushroom Quay is swarming with monsters. I just merely made it back here in one piece. Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help. You know how time hits? Oh. Okay, allow me to explain. First, we'll enter a battle. I love the battle thing in this game, by the way. It's charming. First, push A. Push A again to attack. Wait a second. Hit A again here. Good timing. When successful, your attack changes and damage increases. Hit A prior to attack too. Good timing. This can help you decrease the amount of damage done to you. It won't always work though. Now try a special strike. Push Y here. Your attack will be more powerful. Learn special skills as you gain experience. They're on the menu. Read about them, okay? And there you are. Now at least you have a fighting chance against those monsters. Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. That's right! We need to tell the Chancellor about Toadstool. I'll see you over at the Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. New mushrooms, nice. Thank you. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. What I was saying before Toad popped up was that if you play like a typical Paper Mario game nowadays, the new ones, you'll find very few new enemies. It's mostly just enemies that appear in past games with maybe a few adjustments here or there. That's just kind of the way things are now. Anyway, to Mushroom Way. Takes that. Okay, blocked. Cool. Took less damage. Okay, that was like pretty quick. And like most RPGs that I enjoy, the enemies are on the screen. I do like RPGs that have the enemies actually on the screen, so you can choose if you're gonna want to fight them or not. Random battles, I could take them or leave them. Honestly, mostly leave them. It doesn't ruin a game for me. Let me just make that clear, because obviously I play Pokemon, and a lot of the older Pokemon games had random encounters. But in general, I do prefer seeing the enemies on screen, so you can better decide if you want to fight them or not. Oh, hello. 3 Goombas this time. I gotta like push less on the button. Because as long as the time is right, you don't have to push so hard. But that's always been like a thing of mine, where I'm like, if I'm timing something, I feel like I have to push really hard so it knows. But you don't have to. You just gotta time it. There we go. Which of course just spares your fingers as well. From like the harder you press it, the less you can do that for it, too. HP max. So yeah, you get that happens sometimes. Well, I timed that badly. That's the only thing. The timing of blocking attacks is a tad trickier in comparison to the doing attacks. Oh no, I hate when they interrupt me like this. So now we got a Sky Trooper. That's a funny way to call it, a paratrooper. Okay, did not block that properly. Okay. Oh, it held for a little bit actually. That's not bad. The Sky Trooper. I guess I'll go by the naming of this game. That's hard to time. That's how you get the monies. Now, Take out this Goomba that's hurting Toad. Locked. Yes, sir. Phew, my life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Please let us something in return. Honey syrup, nice. Which, if I'm not mistaken, that restores your FP. You get 10 flower points. Works very similar to the Paper Mario series, in which honey syrup and flower points are both used. Yeah, I saw an enemy sneaking over here. There you go. Okay, that one still did a little damage. That's okay. Oh, another HP max. Ooh, level up. There we go. And you get to see your stats increase here. You can also get an additional bonus as well. HP, POW, or... I'm gonna go with HP here. Oh, that actually worked out then. I'm gonna try to charge. Is that Goomba just playing on that thing? 40 damage? That must be like a critical hit or something. That's crazy. Wait, am I not getting experience for this? Oh, nice. Hold on, hold on. Am I not getting experience for these things anymore? I gotta pay attention to that. I assumed I was, but maybe I'm not. Let me look at the status screen after we beat him. No, I'm getting XP. I'm just not getting coins. Okay, it's 2 points, but that's better than nothing. You know, it's still worth it to go beat him up. There we go. That time did better that time. I think that was just a FP increase, but I haven't been using FP because I haven't needed to. Yo, is that Toad trapped again? Hello, friend. Let me just deal with you real quick. Okay, there we go. And now we can go and save Toad over here. There we go. That brought us into the fight. One hit should be enough to bring this down. Yeah, I think it has exactly 10 HP, so that's good. Boy, that was a close call. You just took my appreciation. Flower tab. What does that do again? Raises flower points by 1. There you go. It's like a permanent buff, which I appreciate. We're all about the permanent buffs. All right, let's go this way. Oh, that was an HP increase, and I got ambushed, but that's okay. I'm about to catch these hands. Takes care of him. Took 1 HP damage. I guess it depends on your timing. I don't know. Mushroom Way is still going. There's a Lackey 2 over there. Oh! A Spiky. That ain't no Spiny. Let's scare him. Is there any way to get rid of the Lucky 2 itself? Let me just look around a little bit, see if I can find regular enemies. Oh, okay. Okay, I actually blocked that time. So there's like a slight second when it's like over you before it actually properly hits you. Interesting. I don't know how to get the lucky too. And I think the soundtrack of this game was made by Yoko Shimomura of Kingdom Hearts fame. Oh. Hey, are you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like you. Mario, you better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. Now you got my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that. Hammer time. That did full damage there. One down. Valor up. Okay, blocked it. Yes, sir. The first boss fight. I'm about to run the fate on this thing. That's all you got. Let's finish this. There we go. Both down. Got a flower jar for that one. Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was going. Mushroom Kingdom's just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where did this hammer come from? Hey, do you know what this is? It has the Hammer Brothers insignia on it. No one stands a chance against you when you whomp them with this. You never know, it might come in handy. Picked up a hammer. Let's get a move on. I'll see you in Mushroom Kingdom. Can I equip that? Let me see. There we go. Pounds enemies. So yeah, instead of Mario's fist, now you can use a hammer, which does more damage. So there you go. No special items at the moment. All right, to the Mushroom Kingdom. Let's go. And so here's the Mushroom Kingdom, your typical first town. Now, fun fact, the game Fortune Street, which was also like a collaboration between Square and Nintendo, if you go on the Princess Peach's castle level in that game, the music it plays here instead of Peach's castle from 64, which I think is like a little nod to their previous collaboration. Say what, Say, hey, Mario, guess what? Rainy isn't just a friend anymore. We're getting married. You happen to know of a good wedding chapel? I love how they're talking to Mario with that familiarity. They're like longtime friends. But that's sweet. They're not just he's not the friends anymore. That they're oh. All right, let's say you and I get hitched in a few years, okay? Just give me time to grow into my mother's wedding dress. That's adorable. I hope my grandchild just gonna be just like the princess. It's so nice to hear young ones having a good time. A lot of creepy thugs have been sneaking into town. Not on my watch! Jumping on Raz's bed. Yeah. Item shop. Let's just sneak into his basement. Oop. I order you to stand before me. I now order you to jump. In this world, there are things called hidden treasures. Use your awesome jumping abilities to look for them. I wish you luck in the future.
Mario, what a pleasant surprise!
Waterfrog Fuchsia's grandchildren is running errands in town today. I haven't seen him, though. Oh, you're here to shop? What are you looking for? Let's see. It's a shirt. It's a pair of pants. Jump shoes. Use jump attack against any foe. Antidote pin. Okay, so that's like accessories that you can put on. There we go. We have some armor. Oh, but Mario can't wear it. Okay, on the bottom left it tells you who can wear what. He can't use that, but full able to just hear status problems during battle. Pick me up. Revives down allies. So the pick me up is basically your Phoenix down. The equivalent anyway. It's probably safe to have at least one. Price 30. Ooh, can't buy that. We can sell items too. Wait, what's the flower jar do? I didn't even look at that. Oh, by 3. No, I gotta use that. You can also equip right here from the menu, which is pretty cool. There we go. Another permanent increase. Now I could equip some stuff. So that increases. Wait, compared to what? Ooh, that's a big increase actually. And we have no accessories at the moment, but we will get some later. Once I get a few more coins, that is. I just need like 6 more coins and then we can get that. Hey, did you just see a crocodile around here? He talks like a mobster wannabe. I'm sure he's up to no good. Hey, wait a sec! My wallet's gone! Oh, man. Hey, Mario, look what you're standing in. Ha! Gotcha! Jeez, a prankster. I haven't seen Princess Toadstool lately. What? Bowser's got her again? He's having some dinner. Hey Mario, my brother's waiting for you upstairs. Where is he now? All I do is cook and clean. One, two, three. Think if I practice enough, I'll jump as high as you, Mario? Sure. Yeah! Yeah, right, kid. Thanks a bunch. So you can either stop him or keep him going, based on what you say. But I think it's hilarious. Alright, we're done here. Let me see. I think this is a different shop. Yeah, this is a different shop. What's this? Ah, the inn, naturally. Oh, shut up. He's playing like some kind of game system. Handheld, it looks like. Maybe like Game Boy. It's not like I'm always sleeping. I hear there's some fun cameos you can get here in later parts of the game. I think Link and Samus appear in this game, depending on the time you get here. Why don't you crash for a while? It only costs you 3 coins. No thanks! Good luck, Mario! Check the item shop already. There's 2 houses there. Check those. I think we've pretty much seen everything else. I need some coins though, so I can get that accessory. Mario, hurry! The Chancellor awaits. Mario, there you are! I'll tell the Chancellor you're here. I'll wait for you down the hallway. Hold on, let's explore first. Chill. Toadstool's room. The princess has returned yet. Can you imagine how the Chancellor must feel? Let's jump on Peach's bed. I don't think there's anything else here though. So let's go this way. Let's check this room. I'm guarding the treasure room. Sorry, but you have to get the Chancellor permission to pass. The vault guard better not be goofing off while I'm cleaning the guest room. Oh, this is the guest room. Neat. Let's go this way. Oh, let's keep going then. Sir, Mario has arrived.
Mario, thank goodness you're here. We heard an explosion or something at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. Excuse me, where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. I fear the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all this?
Oh great, Mario's explanation again. Here, look at...
Spores alive! You're telling us that Bowser has abducted the princess again? Never mind. It'll be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Toadstool. Egad! The keep is unsaleable? What awful powers at work here? Mario, her life is in your hands. Please, save our dear princess. Mario! I almost forgot. This may not help you, but why don't you take it along?
Oh, a map.
Mario!
Oh my god.
Forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The vault guard shall assist you.
So long, Mario, and good luck. We know you won't let us down. Where could the princess be? We're all counting on you to find her, Mario. We know you won't let us down. Oh, I thought they all had different dialogue, but it's just kind of grouping.
All we can do is wait here. Don't let us down.
Alright, let's go this way. Mario, the Chancellor's filled me in. Come, let me show you around. Help yourself to the treasures. Trying, but... This mushroom will restore your hit points and flower points. Unfortunately, mushrooms you find as items only restore your HP, so beware. This is a flower. The more you gather, the more flower points you have in battle. Find them! This is a coin. The small one's worth 1, and the large one's worth 10. This one's a 10. Awesome, I can afford that equipment now. You don't have flower points? No, tell me. Very well. FPs are consumed during battle when you use special attacks. For example, a jump attack uses 3 FPs. When you jump, your FP will decrease by 3 each time. Run out and you can't use these attacks. An item called a flower raises your maximum FPs. Recover FPs with syrups, some mushrooms, and it ends. Ooh, let's go. I'm trying. Okay. The only downside is you have to move all this lateral movement with a D-pad, which in the 3D world doesn't work quite as well as a control stick. Come back here. Oh boy. Come back here! Oh no. Poor Mallow. Yeah, Mallow. Oh no! That reptile stole my grandpa's coin! I can't cry. Big boys don't cry. But it's just not fair. What am I gonna do? Oh no, when he cries it rains, that's right. Yes? Gee, you're soaking wet, aren't you? I'm alright now. Sorry, there's nothing like a good cry. But why was I crying? There was some reason. I love how Mario does like the anime fall. My grandpa asked me to buy some things for him here. When I walked down, that croc stopped me. Oh yeah, he took it from me. He stole my coin. I chased him, but he's way too fast. Mario, let's see how you're gonna take care of Bowser. Wow, he doesn't stand a chance. Wow, you're the Mario? I know all about you. You've got more jump in you than a box of frogs. I'm Mallow from Tadpole Pond. I'm a frog, but can you believe it? I can't jump. Embarrassing, huh? How about it, Mario? Will you help me catch that filthy thief? Sure thing. The young frog Mallow, who doesn't look at all like a frog, joins Mario's quest. There we go. We got our first party member. Ooh, I didn't mean to go there. I actually meant to go to the item shop. So Mallow's on the party now. He's also level 2. We can go give him that equipment I just got. He can wear the pants. Oh, right. I didn't check the map. So here we go. This is what we can see right now. So essentially, you're going from like one side. Oh, Mallow. Yeah, I love Mallow. He's adorable. Yeah, so essentially, this is the whole world map. You're essentially going around the world clockwise, starting from the pipe house. Ugh. Oh, I got him the pants. We're all good. He's got the pants. Yeah, so we're starting from the pad, going from the Mushroom Kingdom, going around. And so just going around the world until we eventually reach Bowser's Keep. Nothing special there. Yoshi's Island is to the south, which is about right. Anyway, let me see if there's anything else we can get. Hey, Mallow, what kept you? I was starting to worry. Wait until you hear this. You see... Wait, I've already heard. Old Frog Fuchsius told me. He seems to know everything. Hold on. Listen, the truth of the matter is, well, the coin was stolen. What? Well, if that's the case, I guess we can't trade. What a shame, huh? Oh, but there's no need to worry. Mario here will help us out. That's so. Well, if Mario's on your team, you'll have that coin back in a jiffy. Not so fast. Technically, you'll probably need it. Gotta pick me up. Oh, I got another one. Nice. You know, I hate to admit it, but I love this job. What are you looking for? Prevents poison damage. Can only afford one though. Gonna get the jump shoes. Ooh, it is so easy to spend money in this game. we go. And we have the jump shoes now. Now, when I get some money, I can get him an antidote pin. But until then, we're good. Mario, I have something to report, sir. I saw him. He's here somewhere. He just zoomed past me a second ago. Did you see him? Did he look something like this? Why, yes, exactly. He's the one who took my coin. Why didn't you stop him? Because I forgot my bazooka at home. Jeez, give me a break here, bazooka. Come back here. You mugs will never catch me. A snail can outrun you morons later. That's him! Hurry, Mario, let's get him! Let me go ahead and save, and then we will make our way over. He says, love the jump shoes and getting those extra jump attacks in. Yeah, that's real satisfying. That is definitely the plan. Am I full on health? I am. Good. Okay, we are all saved up. Let's keep going. We're just gonna go a little further on. I am getting a little tired because, work definitely, work. I gotta get up early, and then work itself keeps me busy. You know how it is. But regardless, we're gonna go a little further. Now we got our party member. I do at least want to showcase him a little bit. Definitely to show off the dynamics of having a party member. When up to all this point, we only had Mario. So I definitely want to show that off a little bit. Bandit's way. There he is. He probably stashed in that bag. Let's nab him. You trying to tell me? Go on remind me before you get hurt, kid. He missed. That Goomba's trying to roll on me. Let's try out the hammer. Nice little chunk of damage. And let's try a Mal attack. Okay. Timing's a little weird on that one. That's okay. We can figure it out. Okay. Look at that spiky. Let's get him. Oh, hello. Look at that Kremlin looking thing over there. Frogog. Okay. Okay, timed that good. Oh. He has a lot of health. Got him. I didn't think he would have that much health. There we go. He's gone. Thunderbolt. I gotta see what that does. Man, I don't know what the timing is for that one. But that's Mallow's power. He can do the Thunderbolt as well as the, Let's actually look and see what that does, though. Hit Y. Okay, here we go. You get the timing. That's right. Y just before the bolt ends. Okay, I'm gonna try that next match. Just before the bolt ends. I don't know if I got it in. That's okay though. For now. Oh, another save block. I will probably use that in a second actually. Start wrapping up in a minute. Let me take out this other spiky here real quick. Just before the bolt ends. Okay. Mario leveled up. Nice. Mario learns Fire Orb. Now, what does Fire Orb do? Push Orb. Push what? Fire Orb. Push Y repeatedly. Okay. Here's the thing. They both use the same flower point stash. So you gotta be careful because they each don't have their own. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick, but I'm gonna start wrapping up here. So while I continue moving forward just a little more, let me give my thoughts on the game as we kind of like wrap things up. So, yeah, much as I was saying in the beginning, this game really is like a nice marriage between the Mario gameplay. Oh, hold on 1 second. You couldn't jump to save your life, Kiss. I guess this is goodbye. Yeah, as I was saying, this game is really is like the perfect marriage of what make Mario good and the JRPG gameplay style, which is something I highly appreciate about this game, honestly. They really was able to just kind of like mar those two styles together. We're gonna give this a new attack a try while I'm wrapping up here. Fire Orb. K9, that's a good name for it. That's some serious damage. Yeah, so the fusion works really well for the game itself. I was only able to show off 2 party members for this stream, but make no mistake, you have like a lot of wonderful party members that you can work with. You got Gino, the ever famous Gino. You got you got Peach and Bowser who come a bit later as well. And yeah, I just really the music has been really charming so far, and I promise you it gets even better. Like I got one phrase for you. Beware the forest mushrooms. That is a song that plays later in a place called the Forest Maze where you get Gino. That song is pretty iconic, I'd say. Like it's a absolute banger of a song. So you got good soundtrack, you got good gameplay, marrying the Mario and the RPG gameplay together in a really great way. Everything looks good, honestly. It's like a step above, I would say, a lot of the Final Fantasy Super Nintendo games, because it also infused the Mario art style in it as well, which is something that I really appreciate. I can't say enough good things about this game. I think it's a classic, and to see how it got incorporated later into the other Mario RPG games in their own unique ways is a great thing to see. I messed that timing up badly. And that was another thing too. You have all these moves. It's very descriptive about how they work, and the game does rely on timing in addition to strategy. Now that being said, the strategy is not as complicated as you would see in a Final Fantasy game, but it does make up for the fact that it gives you more agency during the combat with the timing system and whatnot, which is definitely a nice plus for me. That it favors more timing than it does like strategy. The game is not very extremely difficult at all. I would say this is actually a very good introductory RPG for those who want to get into the genre as well, much like the Paper Mario game was for me. The original Paper Mario was like my first major RPG, and that's what got me into RPGs today, which is my favorite genre. So I owe a lot to the original Paper Mario, and seeing its basically its father in this game is wonderful. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I just really wish this game was available more freely. Besides, I'm playing it on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, which isn't that easy to get these days, unfortunately. So your options on acquiring this game is unfortunately somewhat limited because it ain't on the Switch and it hasn't otherwise been re-released in recent memory. But however you can get your hands on this game, I would definitely recommend it. It is a lot of fun. Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars definitely withstands the test of time. It gets a thumbs up and a peace sign from me, just like how Mario and Mallow are holding up. Yeah, this is just the introduction of this game. I promise you, there's a lot more to this game than this as well, and this is already a really promising start. A very fun RPG. There's so many more things that can be shown off in this game. I promise you that. It's a fantastic game, And you should, if you're an RPG fan, especially, definitely check it out. If you're a Mario fan, it's worth checking out. And if you're a fan of, I guess, well, if you're not an RPG fan, I maintain this is like a great introduction to the genre. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's also the once again, which sometimes comes in. You get these lucky benefits as well with the once again and the HP boost and FP boost. It's great. This game has so many mechanics and also mechanics that gets introduced to you as you go forward. It's fantastic. So yeah, I reiterate, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars definitely holds up. 100% holds up. Definitely give that game a try. Anyway, going on to the future, I want to thank everyone for coming out to this episode of HP Critical's Doesn't Hold Up. Next week, people, this is a big one. I just want to make this clear. Next week is the season finale, the season 2 finale of HP Critical Doesn't Hold Up, because I'm checking out one more RPG, and that is the famous Earthbound, which I know a lot of y'all hold this game in like high regard, and I've played a bit of it myself. I'm going to try to get as much in that game as is possible, because I've definitely played Earthbound before, but that game is pretty dense. But, I couldn't think of a better way to end the season on the Super Nintendo game that everybody wants on Switch, but unfortunately just isn't available on there. But it's a cult classic, and we're going to find out why. So that's going to be next week. Tentative start time is 8 p.m. Eastern time. I swear, if I can do that any earlier, I would love to, because I want to show as much of that game as possible. It just depends on my work schedule. So right now, 8 p.m. Eastern next week. We'll see how that goes. And then at the end of this week, at Friday at 8 p.m., this coming Friday at 8 p.m., I am going to be having Grayson over and hopefully Rodrigo over. We're going to be playing some more Mario Party Superstars. It's Black Friday. We're going to be kind of doing like a more low-key celebration stream. None of our regular playthroughs. Just kind of chill Mario Party hangout. For those who caught the stream last month in October, we did Horrorland to go with the whole horror theme of Halloween. But this month we're going to be going a lot more to go with the chill theme. We're going to be going to Yoshi Tropical Island. And yes, a Tropical Island doesn't really fit with the whole, we're getting ready to get to Christmas time. There's no snow theme in Mario Party Superstars. So whatever, I'm doing the complete opposite. So that'll be this Friday, Yoshi Tropical Island, 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys see you guys there. But yeah, let me just use this attack real quick while I continue to wrap up. I think I timed that a little better. I don't know actually. I dodged that, I think. I did not time that well. The hammer's a little more difficult to time than the jump, the punch. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, definitely check out the website, hpcritical.com. We got all kinds of wonderful articles from our wonderful writing team. And we write all kinds of stuff, mostly gaming, but you also can check out stuff on movies, shows, anime, books, and more. All kind of cool stuff. While you're on the website, if you'd like, you can also sign up for the newsletter. If you sign up for the newsletter, you can stay up to date via email on every cool thing that we're going to be doing every month. You guys can look into that for sure. It's great. And on the website itself, we also have our Teespring store. You can get yourself all kinds of cool merchandise in all kinds of different colors. So definitely look into that as well. But if you don't want to support us on the clothing store or the merch store on our Teespring on hpcritical.com, that's A-OK too. We also have our Patreon, which is at patreon.com/hpcritical. If you support us there, then every month you'll get goodies like bracelets and stickers. And we also got some other goodies, like namely, you can be on our weekly podcast that we record if you're a Patreon supporter. So if you want to talk to the podcast crew, which includes myself, on all kinds of gaming news, definitely look into that. That's a very cool benefit that we offer. If you want to stay up to date on everything else that we're doing, follow our social media. It's the best way to keep track of our articles that come out, posts that come out, or when streams go live and all that good stuff. So find us on Instagram at HPCritical Gaming. Find us at Facebook at HPCritical. Our Twitter handle is at critical_HP. And last but not least, if you want to check some clips from the podcast and potentially other free videos in the future, follow our TikTok, which is HPCritical. That's pretty much all I got for the website. Definitely check all that good stuff out. We got a lot of stuff coming in the near future. We'd love you guys to see it. And if you want to follow me personally, I'm at Mr. Louis down on Twitter. I talk about all kinds of stuff about games and whatever interests me, basically. But thank you guys so much for coming out. This was a fun time. I'll definitely be at some point. I'm gonna finish this game. I don't know when, but that's gonna be in my own time, and I'm looking forward to it. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, and take care now. Bye.